And so they do a really good job of two things. And I was kind of trying to explain that with the bigs. They run their actions and they get you to overhelp. And then what happens then is they hit the open guy and they get you behind the play. They make the extra pass, and then all of a sudden somebody's shooting a wide open three. Now they got some, not a lot. So the bigs being in the right position with their head on the ball but never out and never up was really made it harder for them to shoot those shots. Okay, and then you can't overhelp on dribble penetration. You have to know who you can help off of and who you can't. There's only a couple guys out on the court for them that you can help off of, and so everybody's got to guard the ball. Do a good job. And then on those handoffs, and you probably saw, 60 of those today? If you go under, you're done. You got to go over. And it's hard because you keep getting hit. But over time, it wears them down. And so I thought those things were really, really important. And then not giving up offensive rebounds where they can kick it out. And so I thought those were the big things.
Steve, I know you just said we can't just focus on one game and all that. How do you do that considering, obviously, what's happened with the metrics in past years and people telling you what games are more important than other games?
Well, because I think they're all important. Because, okay, you say, well, whatever quad this was today, well, is it not? Then you go play a quad 3 or 4. That's an important game. You can't lose that game, all right? You have to win them all, basically. I just don't. I don't look at it that way, Josh. I get it. I mean, and it's early, and so how do you know, Rutgers has went from a quad 2 to a quad 3 win for us for 2 weeks. It goes up and down every day. And I go back to Selection Sunday on the year that we won 23 and 13 in the league. We beat the runner-up national championship team and didn't get a quad 1 win because they were 31. We went on the road and won at Virginia, and we didn't get a quad 1 game because they were 76. That's bullshit, okay? And so I don't look at it because I know how good these teams are, but we should have had more credit for those wins than what we did.
Has it taken time for you to realize that, to not look at this?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's not my nature. I'm one of those guys that, I look at a lot of things, but I try not to overwhelm myself either. I definitely don't want to overwhelm my team. But I will say that I've not looked as much because it's so early, and there's really not much you can do about it, man. I don't want to sit up and wait to see Utah score. You know what I mean? I don't want to know if Rutgers and, I'm watching Jan. Okay, we're home at Christmas time, and I'm watching my best friend Jan's play at Mississippi State play Rutgers, and my wife even asked me, who are you rooting for? I said, seriously? I'm rooting for Chris. Yeah, but it'd probably be better if Rutgers won. I said, yeah, but I don't care. I want my friend to win, and so I don't know. I think it's flawed in a lot of ways. I was talking to Dan Bonner about it today, about the metrics, You can cap the score, but they never cap the metrics. And here's the thing. When you play all these quad 4 teams and you blow them out and you get your metrics up, and they say, well, it's hard to get them down. I mean, and then it's hard, in other words, and then it's hard to build them up. So once we get an ACC play, we're not going to just blow teams out. Come on, man. This is ACC. You're not going to have tremendous metrics all the time. And so I think once they're established after December, it's hard. Now we've made some moves. I don't know where we'll be, but I'm not going to worry about it. You guys can keep asking me, and that's fine. I'll answer, but I mean, I'm just not going to lose any sleep over it. I'll lose more sleep over maybe missing an episode of Slow Horses or something. Maybe you want to try that one out. I just finished it. It's pretty good. Slow Horses. I'm recommending it. All right.
Anything else? All right. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I'm fast. I'm very obsessive.
Down Abbey through now?
What?
Are you through Down Abbey?
Oh, and both movies.
Wow.
Well, my daughter came over for Christmas, and so we watched